Iguales.
So, Yelena, it's a pleasure to have you here in the Iguales podcast. I gotta tell you, it's our first English podcast that we're doing here because we did it in Spanish. Is your Spanish any good or?
Yo hablo un poquito.
Oh, un poco?
Un poco, sí.
That's good. That's a good pronunciation as well. But yeah, I gotta tell you, it's my first time speaking to a Latvian.
Latvian.
Yeah, first time. I actually tried to go to Riga last month because I had a friend who was doing Erasmus there.
Ah, okay.
But I couldn't go because I had another trip to London and stuff. But I'm planning to go next year.
It's
because
really nice there.
yeah, he told me like food is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Is it that
yeah,
good?
it's really good. And it's like not expensive at all. It's like
No?
really good now.
Would you compare it to Spanish cuisine in a way or no, not really?
I don't think so. It's a bit different, yeah.
Oh,
But
no.
you can find any food there, like Italian, Japanese,
Yeah.
different kind of food.
The-
Like really good restaurants.
Oh, he told me you have like lamb plats and stuff like chicken.
Yes,
And loads of
meat,
stuff.
good meat and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love meat. I would love to try it. If I try it next year, I tell you about it.
Yes.
But yeah, how are you enjoying Spain and Madrid?
Good. It's really nice here, and I always like to come to Spain, and yeah, especially this week is a nice tournament as well, and I hope I can do well here.
Oh, hopefully. Do you actually come to Spain anytime on holidays apart from the tournaments, or just have you ever been?
Actually, no, because when it's my holidays, it's not that hot like in Spain in
Yeah.
December and November. So I prefer to go to like more warm places.
Makes sense, actually, makes sense. But if you actually go to the Canary Islands and stuff, it gets a little bit warm, but it's not as warm as as
Yeah.
different places. But yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like your vacations are on November and December. And
December,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's a shame because the Spanish weather on summer is really nice.
Yes.
It is.
And some really nice places.
Oh, I read online and I actually saw that in Indian Wells you were a bit sick, and it carried on to Miami as well.
Yeah, I was really sick for like 14 days. I had a fever a couple days, and then I had inflammation in my ear. I had really bad cough. I even went to do the X-ray for my lungs because I was coughing for 14 days. It never happened to me in my life that I was coughing that long, so I was really worried. And then I felt a bit better in Miami, but I played like 2 matches, and in the third match I had like very low energy, obviously because I was coming from sickness.
Oh, that's a shame. We actually as spectators, many times we don't think about how you actually are like persons and you can get sick and stuff. So it's kind of weird because like when a player gets out of a tournament because of sickness, it's just like in our eyes it doesn't happen as often, but I'm sure it happens. Right?
Because when I played the second round in Indian Wells against Petra, I was coughing after every second point, and I really couldn't do anything about it, and it was like very tough to play.
Is it like frustrating in a way because like it's not like you're playing bad or anything, you're just sick and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
Really.
I mean, you try to play because I always fight and I'm a fighter. I never like give up, even I don't feel well. I still try to play, but like my body doesn't allow me to play my best because obviously when I'm sick, it's very tough.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I gotta tell you, I got a sneak peek on your Instagram. I just sneaked for a bit, and I saw that you actually went to the opera in like a
Yes.
couple of months ago.
Yes, I
Are
did.
you an opera fan?
Honestly, no, I wasn't. But then I had a friend, and also my mom was like celebrating her birthday, and we thought like, what can we do for fun? And we went to the opera, and actually I liked it a lot. It was a lot of fun. I expected it a bit more different, but I liked it. Yeah.
Was it like how long was it like the play? Do you remember?
Oh, it was like three parts.
Yeah.
I think it was like maybe 3 hours or 2.5 hours.
Yeah, actually, this weekend I was in London because I was commentating. I'm a video game player, professional video game player,
Yeah.
and I was in London commentating a tournament, the Champions League, which is like the virtual Champions League. And I had a free day, and I went to a theater to watch a play. It was like 3.5 hours as well. And for me, like it was a bit too long. I wouldn't say it was long because it was long. It was long because I'm not kind of. I don't know. My attention span is too short because of TikTok, Instagram, and stuff. I just like.
Yes.
I just like to watch like TikToks,
Oh
five
my
seconds.
God, TikTok is like crazy.
Do you watch it?
When I have my free time and when there's nothing to do, once you start, you cannot stop. You watch those stupid videos non-stop. I mean, some of them are fun, but it's like crazy. It's just waste of time. But
Yeah.
when you start, you can't stop.
In a way,
It
like,
takes an hour sometimes to stop.
what do you like your algorithm? Mine, it's cats and kittens, and I don't know, pretty much that.
I have a lot of animals. I have a lot of videos. I don't know why, but I have a lot of videos from like Italy, really nice places, which is like fun to watch, of course. A lot of Ibiza like parties. I don't know why.
I,
Recently, so many of them, and some like psychology stuff, like some quotes or something. So I don't know. It's like a mix of everything.
yeah, it makes sense. I guess you love to play in Rome.
Oh yeah, it's a really nice tournament. Yeah.
I would love to play someday because like just the general view of playing in the Foro Olimpico with everything behind, for me it's
Yes.
amazing. I've only seen it in video, but I would love to go someplace. Like, can you actually concentrate on the game with so much beautiful just besides you?
I mean, I try to, of course, to concentrate and to not think about it, but I really love time in Rome, and it's like such a beautiful city and so many things to see there and to do. And I mean, the food is like really good
Yeah.
also.
I guess you like Italian food.
Yeah, I like, but in Spain, actually, the food is also really good. Like some,
Yeah.
like paella is really good, and some Spanish stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sangria is good, but it's
Oh,
not good during the tournament.
not
But it's a
allowed.
good,
Not allowed.
but it's a good thing. You can drink it as a juice.
If you want, when you win the tournament on Sunday, we can go and get some sangria.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
not before. Not
Of
before.
course.
Have you tried paella as well?
Yes, I
Oh.
like it.
Paella is good.
And
Isn't-
the jamon iberico is like so good.
the thing is, you can. I think you can actually eat jamón ibérico for your diet, even if you're playing.
I think it's a meat. Yeah, it's like not too bad. Like not a lot, but you can eat it.
Oh,
It's really good, and especially in the restaurants, they cut it so thin, so it's so good.
yeah, definitely. And when this kind of, April arrives, May, we have like warm weather here in Spain. It's 28, and you're obviously you can do it, but you go for a couple of beers, you eat some ham. It's just like Spanish jamón ibérico
Yeah.
with a bit of beer. Is just like a good thing
It's
to
really
do.
good.
Yeah. Any other like passions? Like, I don't know, music.
Yeah, I like
Films?
to listen to music a lot, like every day. I prefer even to listen to music than to watch some movies or something.
Really?
Yeah, like every morning when I wake up straight away, I put some songs because it kind of helps me to wake up faster and yeah.
Any artists, any genres, or
I like different ones. Yeah.
have you tried any Spanish ones? I don't know, Rosalia or
The music?
yeah.
I like Enrique Iglesias sometimes to listen.
Oh,
He's really good.
oh.
And Daddy Yankee, those kind of
yeah.
things.
So you have
just-
kind of Latin.
yeah. I like those because I did ballroom dancing for 7 years, like, and a lot of music was like Latin American music.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of songs from there.
Oh, it makes sense. I guess like you did have to choose between dancing and tennis in a certain point in your life, or
Yeah, because when I was 12, it was a little bit too hard to do both because I was doing normal school. I never did like homeschool. I was always going to school. So my day was like I had to go for a tennis practice, then I went to school, then I went for dancing, another tennis practice, then a dancing lesson. Then I was home around 9 or 10 p.m. Then I had to do all my homework. Then I went to sleep around 2 in the morning, and at like 7 I had to be awake because I had practice at 8, and it was like really tough days.
and that was like every single day.
Yes,
Oh, that's
it was
tough.
tough.
Yeah.
But dancing teachers were always like trying to like keep me in dancing because they said I can do good. But I told them sorry, but like I do better in tennis and I like it more, so I gotta quit.
Do you think the dancing stuff help you with coordination, like on the tennis court?
I mean, of course, it's really hard the dancing, and especially you have to do like you have to listen to music and do the rhythm and all those small steps. They really like help you a lot.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, I'm not a good dancer myself. I would say, like, I love to dance when you're when you go out, like, I don't know, in a nightlife, and then you go like partying. Like, I would like to just dance and stuff, but I wouldn't say I'm good at it. Maybe you could teach me some dances as well.
Sure.
Because we Spanish are like, we are supposed to be good dancers. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
because a lot of like Spanish, I think a lot of Spanish and Latin American, they have a good dancers.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I have free time and at home they have some competition, sometimes I go to watch
Mm.
because I really like it and they dance like really good. So, and there are some really good couples from like Spain or
Spain stuff.
Spanish-speaking countries.
Oh, I guess like is it a tradition in Latvia in a way like to just like ballet or just Latin dancers or stuff or just
Latin American dancing is not as popular probably, but there are like modern dancing more popular and like hip hop maybe. But
hmm,
there are still some good couples that are like dancing in Latvia,
hmm,
like
that's
in the world. Like
yeah
they're good in the world, not only
in
local.
yeah local
Yeah.
but yeah in the world yeah as I think yeah it makes sense. I was gonna ask you because we are the same age.
Ah.
Yeah, which is kind of weird for me to interview just like being the same age. But you won Roland Garros when you were 20 in 2000.
19 and I turned 20. Yeah.
Oh, that's
It was my
crazy.
birthday.
Your birthday?
It was my birthday, and the semifinal against Timea Bazinski was our birthday, both of us.
Both of you.
Both of us.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately, one of us had to lose.
I mean, it's tennis. One of them has to
Yes.
win. But yeah, like, do you think you won that tournament because like you didn't have that much pressure because you were young? Maybe your fitness was just out of the charts because you were young as well. What do you think like made you actually
I
won
think
like a Grand Slam?
I think I was like really fearless. I didn't think too much, and I was like just playing. And even like I was losing in the third set, I was still like, I gotta play aggressive. I gotta go for the shots. If it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't go in, I will have another chance. But yeah, this like fearless thing, it helped me a lot, and I wish I can like bring it now because the older you get, the more you start to think, and the more like sometimes it gets more difficult because you think too much.
Yeah, it makes sense, but I guess you pick up experience as well because like I'm not near as level as you, obviously, because like I train with FIFA and stuff like many hours a day, but like the level of competition isn't as high as tennis. But I get like when I was 18, 17, I was fearless, as you said, but maybe like I didn't know how to manage like some kind of matches just on the mental side of things. But then as I grow older, maybe I wasn't as fearless, but some matches I won them because I just had the experience, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think that plays like a factor?
I mean, of course it helps, but sometimes I felt like now I'm doing better. But before I was like in deciding moments when I really had to go for the shots, I was just playing more accurate, which I never did before. Even it sounds strange because I obviously play aggressive, but in deciding moments when I had to go for the shots, I think I had to go, and I was playing more accurate, and that was the time when the girls started like to get back in the game.
Mm, I guess it makes sense. Wanted to ask you about clay season in Madrid. Is this a tournament you enjoy to play? Just talk to me about clay season and
I mean, of
Madrid.
course, it's so much fun to play on clay, and I really like was waiting for this season to come very long, and unfortunately, it's not as long, only like 4 tournaments. But I really enjoy it, and yeah, as I said, Madrid is a really nice city, and especially the ball is flying a lot here. So I think if I play my game, I can do well because the conditions they suit me here, and yeah, just enjoy the short clay season as much as possible.
Yeah, it is short. It is really short. Have you actually like managed to go touristing some in Madrid? Have you visited some places or stuff?
This year,
Yeah.
not yet, but I went for a football game,
Oh, which one?
Real Madrid against Celtic.
Yeah, it could make sense. I think it was like a couple of years ago that.
It was couple like before yesterday.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Real Madrid. It
Oh,
was
against I thought you were saying Celtic, like the Scottish team. No,
no,
Celta de Vigo. Yeah,
Celtic.
Celta.
Sorry, yeah.
No.
I mean, it was like amazing. It was such an amazing atmosphere. It was like completely full stadium, and I mean, it's really nice. Like at least once you have to like see this.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, the stadium has changed now with all the flags and everything around. It's just like.
And it looks really nice and
It looks-
modern, and I mean, the football pitch is like perfect.
Are you a football fan?
I mean, not really, but I was at some games in Latvia, and of course, I mean, it's completely different level. You cannot compare it. And even like when you look at the pitch, it's like so perfect here. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like different level.
Yeah. Do you think like semifinals of Champions League, Real Madrid against Manchester City is like the big game? Do you think Real Madrid is gonna be able to win it or?
I mean, I'm not really like good in football, so I don't really know. I didn't follow that, but I mean, it's an amazing team, and I mean, just to play in Champions League is like such a great result already, and yeah, I mean, I hope they can win.
Yeah, you're winning some Spanish hearts over there. Yeah.
Yes.
I wanted to like throw you a quick game because we're throwing like quick 10 questions. Just like I just want like some real short answers.
Okay.
because I know you don't have that much time. But yeah, we want short questions, short
Okay.
answers. So 10 of them. Let's go. First one, favorite food.
Japanese.
Japanese. Oh, that's a good one. One TV show.
Uh, The Voice.
Oh, that's great. Have you seen the last season?
No, I don't think so. I watch it sometimes. I watch it sometimes. I don't. But it's
You
fun.
gotta watch the last one. It's crazy good. One film.
Probably. Uh, was James Bond? Which one? I don't.
Which one was it? Like GoldenEye.
No.
The
The
new.
Spectre probably was.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that's a good one. I wasn't expecting 007. James Bond is really good. One musical artist.
Enrique Iglesias.
What would you say is the most Latvian thing about you?
That's a good question.
You can think about it.
Probably. How you say? I'm like well organized.
Yeah,
Like I like everything to be perfect.
and structured.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you dancing or tennis.
I'm in tennis, obviously.
Sweetest victory in your career.
Roland Garros.
Most devastating defeat in your career.
Most what?
Devastating. Like the worst one of your career.
The worst tournament.
Or yeah, tournament or just
Probably the Roland Garros 2018 because I was first round.
Mm,
It was tough.
it happens. I
Yes.
mean, it happens.
Too much pressure.
Which one you would say is harder to overcome, physical or mental exhaustion?
Mental. Much harder.
And then last one goal for 2023.
To be back in top 10 and win a Grand Slam.
Well, that's it. Elena, thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
You can actually watch this if you want on Spotify, on pretty much all of the Mutual Madrid Open socials. And if you want to go out for some sangria when you finish the tournament,
Yes.
I'm up for it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.